Well, Bob, why don't you take us around the shop? Let's take a look.
First of all, we got to get the stuff clean before we even start getting hands on. We got two hot tanks here, one here for cast iron, and I've got another one right here for aluminum. And that's what we clean all of our stuff, and then we rinse it off in the drain tank. Then we can start working on it. Another piece of equipment here, right here is our boring bar, where we bore our blocks. And then we got this railroad track set up here. After we get done boring them, we take them over here to the honing machine. We got the power stroke hone, and we hone them. Then we pick them up on our hoist and give it the final last bath in the hot tank. We actually clean the blocks twice. The tumbler, it's got a square basket in it. I bust my cylinder heads down and throw the valves in there, and it just tumbles, rolls around. It's got steel bead and cleans the valves. And then I grind my valves. That's where I chuck my valve up in here, and the stone turns when I got it turned on. I turn it on, and I'll sit here and grind my valve. This is where I do all my cleaning and do my seating on my heads to seat the seats. And I assemble here, and then I take it over there to another machine and surface the bottom of it. It's a valve and seat machine that puts you put valve guides in the cylinder heads or valve seats in the cylinder head. It's got a floating table on it. Okay, this is a flywheel machine which a flywheel mounts to a manual transmission. The clutch bolt hits up against it. This is what we grind our flywheels to make them true. We can do flat ones, step flywheels or flat flywheels. This machine here, this is a pressure tester. This is what I pressure test my cylinder heads with. I'll mount the head down inside here, and I'll put a plate with rubber on it. Then I'll shoot air into the cylinder head after I get it all fixed up. It'd be just like, and then I got soapy water. It'd be just like testing a tire. If you had a nail in a tire or something, I put air in the complete cylinder head, and then I'll shoot soapy water. Watch my gauge. My gauge falls off. I know there's a crack or there's something not right about it. So this is I do 3 cylinders, 4 cylinders, 6 cylinders. We can also pressure test blocks with this machine. V8 blocks, 4-cylinder blocks. This is a pinball machine that I bought at an auction. It's a 1961 model pinball machine, same year as I was born. We play it every day. It's probably the best machine in the machine shop, and it relieves stress. I get all wound up. I come over here and I'll play a game of pinball, relieve the stress. Get out of there. Okay, this machine here is what they call a polisher. We put our crankshafts, after we grind our crankshafts, we'll put it in here, and it'll spin over, and we polish it with this handheld polisher like this. I don't have one in there, but now we polish it and go up and down on each rod and each main. That's how we do our polishing on our cranks. This machine here, this red machine, this is made by Sunnin. It's a connecting rod machine. It's made in St. Louis, Missouri. They've been around for probably 100 years. This machine here, we do the connecting rod. We can do the big end or the small end. I'll just kind of show you. We're going to do the big end right here. Just get her going and turn it on. This is what we do to get it back to size. That's pretty much what we do there. You can see how shiny it is and everything. This is a V6 Ford out of a 1999 F-150 pickup, 4.2 liter. We're doing this for an individual in Riverside, Missouri, a business, and we're doing a complete rebuild on it, and we're just about done with it. We got the intake to put on it yet, and the valve covers, and we'll be done. We'll probably ship it tomorrow. I got another press over here. This is an air over hydraulic press, and I got a bead blaster here. I can bead blast with this yellow bead blaster, bead blast parts. This is my crankshaft grinder. It's a Storm Vulcan, made in Dallas, Texas. We grind these are crankshafts down here on the ground. We stick the crankshafts in the crank grinder. Got the grinding wheel here. Everything's. I can turn it on here. I ain't got one in it. That spins. I got different widths of wheels back here, and if I had a crank in here, which I don't right now, it comes in. I bring it in. The wheel's coming in right now. Then we'll spin the crank. It'll be grinding. When I'm done with the journal, I push it goes back. And we go back. This is a little job I did today. This is off a little one-cylinder Tecumseh.
Lawnmower motor?
Yeah, I had to grind the 2 valves and 2 seats. This actually belongs to the cameraman that's shooting this today.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm getting.
That's a nice piece of machinery right there.
Yeah, it is. The valves, I didn't think the valve was going to clean up real good, but it cleaned up good.
How'd you get the valves cut so nice like that?
Well,
You didn't do that good on my 302.
Yeah, I did. That's just years of experience.